Good morning, student. Here with again new topic on the course that is the fundamental of food technology. So today we are learn about the cooking methods. Okay, so the cooking is heat may be transferred to food during cooking by conduction, radiation, or by the energy of microwaves. For the cooking purpose, we are using water or steam and air or fat or the combination of both these, which is used for the as a cooking medium. The moist heat involves water and steam. Then air or fat is used as a dry heat. Food can be cooked by microwaves also. Here is the methods of cooking. There are three types of cooking methods. First is the moist heat, second is the dry heat, and third one is the combination of both. Means use of both moist heat and the dry heat. First of all, we see about the moist heat method. This moist heat method includes the boiling, simmering, poaching, stewing, blanching, steaming, pressure cooking. Okay. Then dry heat cooking method includes the roasting, grilling or broiling, toasting, baking, sauteing, and the frying. And the combination of both these method is known as the braising. Okay. Let us see one by one about all the methods. First is the moist cooking methods. In that, first one is the boiling method. It is the cooking method by just immersing them in a water at 100 degrees Celsius and maintaining the water at the temperature till the food is become tender. Water is said to be boiling when large bubbles are seen rising constantly on the surface of the liquid and then breaking it rapidly. When the food are cooked by boiling, the food should be brought to a vigorous boil first, and then the heat is turned down as a violent boiling throughout the train to break the foods. The food may be boiled in any liquid which is bubbling at the surface, such as a stock, milk, juices, or syrup. Food that are cooked by the boilings are rice, eggs, dals, potatoes, meat, and the vegetables. Boiling can be done with the excess amount of water in case of eggs and the potato, or with a sufficient amount of water like dal and upmas. This is the picture showing the how this boiling is takes place. We can show in this picture, that is the number of bubbles are comes throughout the water, and the boiling is takes place. The advantages of this boiling method: it is the most simple method of cooking. It does not require special skill and the equipment. Protein soluble starch can be removed and grain can be separated. The protein get denatured, starch get gelatinized, and the collagens get hydrolyzed by this cooking method, and the uniform cooking takes place. So again, this method having the some disadvantages. Which are those disadvantages? The loss of nutrients. If the excess water is used in the cooking and the water is discarded, the 30 to 70% of nutrients like vitamin C may be lost, because the vitamin C is the most volatile compound in the food items. Okay. Then loss of color. Water soluble pigments like betanin from beetroot may be lost due to presence of the water. This betanin is get dissolved into the water, so it may be lost. Then third one is the loss of flavors and the textures. The boiled food are cannot be considered tasty because the flavor compound are leaches into the water in case of fruits and the some flavored vegetables. Then time consuming method. The boiling may be takes the more time and the more fuel is used for the cooking purpose. So this is the very time consuming method. Again, next method is the simmering. When food are cooked in a well-fitted lid at the temperature just below the boiling point, the process is known as the simmering. The temperature of liquid is 80 to 90 degrees Celsius in which they are immersed. The process is known as the simmering. It is useful method when foods have to cook for a long time. For the cooking purpose or the for preparation of vegetable curry, this method is used. This method having the advantages like food get cooked thoroughly, scorching or burning is prevented, and the losses due to leaching is minimum because we are using a very less amount or the sufficient amount of water for the cooking purpose. Same, this method having some disadvantages like there is a loss of heat sensitive nutrients due to long period of cooking, and the it takes more time and more fuel is required for the cooking purpose, and the boiling temperature is 80 to 85 degrees Celsius, that is below the boiling point. Food generally poached are egg, fish and fruits. For poaching of eggs, the addition of little salt or vinegar to cooking liquid lowers the temperature of coagulation. Eggs get cooked quickly by this process. And this picture is shown the perfectly poached eggs. The water having the boiling temperature 80 to 85 degrees Celsius, and the eggs are immersed into these boiling water, and the eggs are get poached. The advantages of this method is the this is a very quick method of cooking, easily digestible since no fat, no oil is used for the cooking purpose. Then disadvantages for this method, it is a blind inner taste. Then water soluble nutrients may be leached into the water because the water is the cooking media for this method. The next method is the stewing. This is a gentle method of cooking in a pan with a tight fitting lid, using a small quantities of liquid to cover only half of a food. The food above the liquid is cooked by steam generated within the pan. The liquid is brought to a boiling point and then the heat is applied is reduced to maintain the cooking and the simmering temperature, that is 98 degrees Celsius. Stewing is a slow method of cooking taking from 2 to 4 hours depending upon the nature and the volume of the food being stewed. This method is generally used for cooking cheaper cuts of the meat along with some root vegetables and the legumes, all put in the same cooking pot and cooked in a stock or a water. The larger cooking time and the lower temperature enabled together make the meat fiber to become a soft. The cooking of meat and vegetable together to make the dish attractive and nutritious since no liquid is discarded. So this picture can be shows the vegetable stew prepared from various vegetables like uh, your peas, onion, potatoes, and the carrots. The advantages of this cooking method: loss of nutrients by leaching does not take place. The flavor is retained because no any water is discarded. Example, in taking the ondia vegetables are stewed by which flavor is retained. Food is completely surrounded by steam and not in a contact with water or liquid. The water should be boiled before the food is placed in a steamer. Here the food gets cooked at 100 degrees Celsius. Time Type of steaming are wet steaming. Here the food is the direct contact with steam, and second one is the dry steaming. Here, double boiler is used for cooking the food in a container over hot or a boiling water. This process is used for such a preparation as sauces and the custards. Then third method is the waterless cooking. In a steaming, the food is cooked by steam from added Water, while in a waterless cooking, the steam originated from food itself. There is the advantages in this case of preventing the transmission of flavor from or to the sealed food. This is the momos prepared by or the cooked by the steaming process. Advantages for this method is it does not require constant attention. Nutritive value is maintained because there is a no leaching and cooking time is less. Easily digestible since not much fat is added. It is good for children and patients. There is a less chances of burning and the scorching or over the cooking. Texture of food is better and become light and fluffy. Then steamed food have the good flavor and the taste. So having some disadvantages like the special equipments are used for the cooking purpose. Many food cannot be prepared by this method. Example, cooking the whole grains. Then last method is the pressure cooking. A relative small increase in the temperature can drastically reduce cooking time, and this fact is utilized in a pressure cooker system. In this, the escaping steam is trapped and kept under the pressure so that the temperature of boiling water and steam can be raised above the 100 degrees Celsius and reduced the cooking. Here the picture shows the pressure cooking method. In this, the pressure is increased so that the inner material or inner food items get cooked within a short. Then advantages of this pressure cooking method: it takes less time to cook. Different items may be cooked at the same time. Means very good example of cooking the rice and the dal for the household use. Then fuel is saved, requires less attention. Nutrients or flavor losses may be less. Food is cooked thoroughly by this method. There is an indication for completion of cooking. There is a less chances of scorching or the burning. Then disadvantages for this method: through knowledge of using the equipment is required, otherwise the accident can be happen. There may be mixing of flavors, means by cooking of two different items, the flavor of one item get mixed into the another one. Then food may be undesirably soft when the cooking time is more. The both of the items get softened that of the required. Example of this method: food cooked in pressure cookers are rice, dal, vegetables, meat, etc. Then last method is the blanching. This is the plunging food into the boiling liquid and the immersing in a cold water. This destroys the enzymes present in a food, hence used as a preparation for a preservation. Food products normally blanched are the tomatoes, potatoes, almonds, carrots, and the beans, and the green leafy vegetables like palak, spinach, methi, etc. Then advantages for this boiling method: peels can be removed easily. It is preliminary method for canning and the freezing. For the purpose of canning, we are used to blanch the fruits and vegetable before the canning and the freezing. The microorganisms present on the surface are partially removed by this blanching method. Because the temperature of water is above the 100 degrees Celsius, so the microorganism get discarded. The enzyme beginning spoilage can be inactivated due to boiling temperature. The blanching causes the better exposure of pigments, hence the improves the color of the food product. So this method having some disadvantages, like the part of the water soluble nutrients may be lost due to excess quantity of water is used. Then long time blanching undesirably soften the food item. Thank you.